Good evening from a chilly evening here in Hermanus. We're going to be tuning Peter Papey's Savage. We did a decent service on this, so replaced all the bearings on the diffs, did a diff service, replaced the one-way bearing, did a steel spur upgrade, cleaned the thing, reset the cleaned the filter, reset the brakes so that works properly. So just zoom in here please, babes. So you'll see that the carburetor gap is relatively big. You got to see inside there, babes. The carburetor gap is a relatively big set. That's almost flush. It's almost a bit high. Let's bring that down a little bit to a flush position. And then your screw on that side. Can you see that screw, baby? You're gonna come right around. Come pull it to me. And that screw is also flush. So that's the low speed needle, high speed needle flush. And the carburetor gap, the carb gap, set at almost 1.5, almost 2. I know that's going to be too big, but we're going to work down from there. Right, so let's start. What do we need for a tuning session? Well, we need a flat screwdriver, we need a starter and a kickstarter, and ideally a temperature gauge. And make sure your temperature gauge is on the setting that you are used to. We're using Celsius, so I'm aiming for a maximum temperature of 140 degrees. So let's start this. I have got control, and I'm just going to set this up a little bit, and let's start this up. Okay. Put it in there. Up, and immediately I'm getting I did start this at home just before we came. Yep. Compression is quite high in the motor. That's why we're getting this. I don't know how to do this. Oh, there you go. Let's try this again. Okay, just pause it for a moment. Right, so what we experienced there was hydrolock on the trying to start. So I'm just pulling out the spark plug for quicks, and I'm just going to give it a good go to make sure that the fuel is not in the cylinder. Oh, as you can see, that's quite a bit. Right. Okay, so that's why we had hydrolock there. And remember, never force it. When there's hydrolock, when the rotor start kicks out, then you know you've got too much fuel in the cylinder, and that's kind of expected because everything is set extremely rich at the moment. So flooding can quite easily occur. Can't even rev her one little bit, so I'm just going to bring this down, and for now I'm going to bring it down quite a bit, a whole half a turn, and that's just because I know these quite well. The rule says a quarter at a time, but I know these quite well, so I'm going to bring it a quarter turn and just see what that is. So let's see how that goes, so that we at least can get some revs. Right. I think I'm going to lean this out about half a turn as well, because I know these, that's quite a bit, I know, but I've set quite a few of these up. Hey, and again, let's try that again. We do need to get a bit of heat into the motor before we can really start tuning it. Hey, still. She's playing games with us tonight. Oh, sorry. Now this is the joys. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that down a little bit. I know that's too much. Bring that up a half. So that's a half a turn in total from the full. So let's just get it under load a bit so that we can get some heat into the motor. And you hear clearly that it's... Oh, look at that. So maybe that's already... But we'll get that stuttering out. You hear that stuttering? That's what we're going to try and tune out. So just getting some heat into the motor. You hear a brrrr. That's what we don't want to hear that. So we already get in second gear, which is a good indication. So we bring it back. Now we're going to start spinning down. Oh, and it's dead. So I think, yeah, let's just start it again. Oh. As always, it can be a bit of fun and games. Yeah, she's still very cold, only 40 degrees, so we really need to get some heat into this motor, otherwise she's not going to run proper. And it is a bit of a cool night, so there's a challenge. She still gets a little bit of a miss. Whoa. 1.8, small little bit, only that. I still need a bit of attention. I think I'm just going to give it a bit of love now. One 1.8 turn 4. it, low speed down a little bit. Low speed needle. 1/8. Whoa! Quite low. So we can definitely go leaner on the high speed now. That's a 1/8 corner, a turn. Give it a bit more. 1/8 more. There we go. So we need to start getting a bit of a wheelie. That's starting to sound good. Oh, look at that. That's where you want to go. It sounds like oh, there we go. Bring the idle down a little bit. The other one's getting idle out. Oh, that sounds good. Whoa. We're losing battery on this thing now. That's why she's so close to that. Alright, I'm going to do one more little sweep on the low speed needle. And I think we've got to tune Savage. He's turning very slow because the batteries are flat. There we go. And I believe that's Savage tune. And just the last check, let's just check our temperature. And we're running at 105, 107 degrees Celsius, which is absolutely perfect. And weather like this, it's probably still a little bit rich. You could even go leaner, but I think that's a safe setting and the performance is good. So we're going to run with that. Thank you. Keep on burning nitro. Okay, out.